Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this very special video looking at the future of the two armies that have just been revealed for 9th edition. We're taking a look at the Necrons with the release of, well, not the release, but the preview of the Silent King, as well as the preview for the Void Dragon, or Satan Shard of the Void Dragon. We'll also be taking a look at the Chaplin on a bike, the thing that trolled the ever-living hell out of me, as well as taking a look at the Primaris Tech Marine. So let's dive right into this. They look amazing. So let's clickety-clack on this. New models revealed. The Silent King. And he comes with a video. So let's see how this works. Okay. Make sure this is low for you guys. I'm liking it so far. Witness your doom. Sorry. Definitely has the spooky, scary robot vibe. Let's try some music. I like it. Sarazak, the Silent King. Oh, and that disappeared. Okay, so let's pop these off for a second. And let's take a look at this model. Like, I have to say, I am really digging on the new Necron models. I might actually finally build my Necrons. I have a start collecting and a few other things to make like a 1,000-point list for Necrons. But like, I haven't really gotten into him yet. So it looks like he has two types of attack pylons next to him. I love that thing in the background. I want that. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, when they unveil the giant psychic beacon. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second part. Oh, look at how cute he looks. He did not skip. Actually, he's pretty remnant of the old Necron Lord, but with one heck of a spawn cape going on here. I love it. He's got his two old dudes next to him and his half-naked man, like all kings should have. They should definitely have a royal court that includes a half-naked man. Quite literally in this case, half and naked. So yeah. Let's take a look. We got the pylon thingies, which are pretty cool. I like these. I like these a lot. And then we have the old dude standing next to him. I love that he just looks like an old dude. I love it. But they did make Cesarak, I think is how you pronounce his name, or is supposed to pronounce his name. But they did make the Silent King look actually really, really, really cool. I love it. I love it. I love how cool he looks. He just looks amazing. I'm really liking what they're doing with the Necrons. He has the classic Necron 3rd edition look where they're not scratched up or anything, but there's enough of that next to him, like with all the damage on the vehicle itself, or the chassis itself that he is on. So I'm really liking this. Alright, and then we have the Primaris Tech Marine, which, if anybody knows anything at all about Primaris Marines or Space Marines in general, you know that we have had Primaris Tech Marines in the lore for quite some time. I know a lot of people try to point out that they were never in the lore because Mars didn't accept them. But the second you saw like the first vehicle revealed for the Primaris Marine, there was a Tech Marine popped out of it. Because all the vehicles in the Space Marines arsenal are crewed by Tech Marines. So yeah, let's take a listen to this.
Conversion Master 01011 has a question here, saying, how do I convert a Primaris Tech Marine? What you do is you take the current Tech Marine model, you take an Intercessor, you take the arms off the Tech Marine.
That's way too complicated, man. What are you on about? It's easy, right? What you've got to do is take all that enthusiasm, a little bit of passion, say your prayers to the Omnissiah, and just wait. That's it.
Go ahead and make sure this is low. I love it. I love that they're actually doing like the heavy bolter sidearm instead of like the flamer plasma gun, which I still think might be actually better, in my opinion, than a heavy bolter. But at the same time, the heavy bolter does get the disciplines right off the bat. He's also got a pinchy arm, and he's like, come on, come on. Actually, it reminds me of a New Yorker going, forget about it. I'm sorry, that's what I see now. Okay, there we go. So there he is without the helmet on. He looks pretty intense with and without it. It does look like that arm is going to be this arm right here is going to be a little bit of a pain, but it does show that he has options. This looks like a Neo-Volkite gun, or it could be a plasma gun, depending. They both look the same, but I do believe it's Neo-Volkite. He's got his Omniscient Axe. He's got a Mechadenda Noodle right here, and he's got his, oh my god, I know the name of these. It's not just a servo arm. Well, it is, but it has a name to it that I cannot remember. He's a weapon MIU, which I think is really cool. So we only got 2 pictures of him. It's fine. And then we got the next release, the Chaplin on a bike, which kind of annoys me.
Rugged, all terrain, low riding.
Low riding and all terrain don't go together.
Fully integrated offensive features. Onboard battle axioms. Ergonomically designed skulls. Absolutely no safety features. Presenting the Primaris Chaplin on bike.
Oh my god. Well, I mean,
High speed zealotry.
that would be why they legends the other one. Now go ahead and legends the captain on bike so that I can get a a Primaris captain on bike. He does look really badass. It's kind of reminiscent of like Ghost Rider, so I really like it. It actually screams 80s and 90s nostalgia at me. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I was born in the early 90s. But I really love it. And I love the Akira bikes. I think they just look so cool. Like, if I can ever get a completely custom built chopper, I might make it into this. And then we have the Void Dragon, who I kind of predicted. I knew that with the wings he was going to be the Void Dragon.
We once knew the gods. They came arrayed in gold and taught us of glory and of lies. They walked from darkness and taught us of death and of fear. They rose from fire and taught us of creation and of oblivion.
Okay.
And for their gifts, we cast them down, bound them to our will. And now they serve us in war.
I do love that. I absolutely love that Necron lore, that they killed their own gods and made them into Pokemon to throw them out into battle. Go, Deceiver, I choose you. Deceiver, use Nightmare Shroud. Come on, it just sounds like Pokemon. But this dude looks like an absolute unit. Actually, he looks like a Digimon. But regardless, he looks intense. So I am loving all of this because it's like so non-human at the top, but then so human at the bottom. What's weird is I was expecting something with the... So if you look at the foot of a Necron, it's only 2 toes. It's essentially the thumb, and everything else is fused together. I was kind of hoping to see that with these, but they actually have like human feet. So that implies that the Necrons are more human than anything, which I don't really like. I like them being like weird, like hunched over creatures with 2 toes. Oh, this looks so cool. Let's see. This techno monstrosity is a shard from the most of the Void Dragon. We'll be learning more about what he can do with it. All right. So I know a lot of people were like, why is he human? Well, back in the older editions and in current edition, when they did build the bodies for the Satan, they did build human bodies or humanoid bodies for them so that they could properly communicate. The Void Dragon was just a name. That's it. It wasn't a descriptor. So, yeah. Out of all of this, what I'm most excited about actually is the Silent King and the Chaplin on bike. I really like the model and I really want it. But the Void Dragon, he looks really intense and I kind of want him, and I'm hoping they remake the other two important Satan shards similar to him, and maybe even include the fourth, the Outsider. That would be kind of cool. Just saying. Kind of want the Outsider. So with that all said, I want to know your guys' thoughts on these. I want to know what you are excited for and what you think is the best. So comment in the comment section down below. There, tell me everything. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know everything. Also, while you're down there, please make sure to check out all the links in the description down below. There, you can follow me on all sorts of social media, including Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also follow me on Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to help supporting the channel. And honestly, you guys are awesome that do support me on Patreon. I love each and every single one of you. As always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.